Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. It's Alma here. In this video, I just want to share a few things that have happened in the past 1 month, 2 months maybe. It's more like a life update video. I think you guys like that a lot. So yeah, I'll just be sharing a few updates, a few things that have happened and stuff, at least since the last life update video that I made. So it's not like a hi guys kind of video. It's just like chit chats. I'm just chilling, right? Okay, so I'm just sharing with you guys. Okay, so let's just get right into it. So the first thing, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I got a new phone recently. I think it's almost a month now, but yeah, I got a new phone. The phone that I used to have before, you know how many people buy iPhones because you're like, oh, this phone, like the picture quality is nice, all this is clearer than my eyes. That phone Anyway, that's just another story for another day, but I shall change it finally. So yeah, that's new phone updates, I think. So another thing, what else has happened? Yes, I got a new camera. Now I know that I mentioned a lot of times actually how I think I mentioned this to my close friends anyway, how hectic it can be traveling with a camera. Even when I shared stuff on solo traveling, especially as a female, I mentioned that like, you know, carrying bulky cameras, like, you know, for security reasons, actually I don't like to carry this camera because it's big. It's like camera it's like that. So I wanted something very small and sleek, and I actually wanted to change my actual camera. That's this one. So I wanted to get a vlogging camera and also get a camera for like talking head videos like this. So I decided that yeah, I wanted to get a camera. So I reached out to my friend and then he recommended the Sony A7C. Not long after that, I got a message from Sony, and guess what? They sent me a camera. Wait. So they sent me a camera. And then, you know, when I was talking with them, I was like, oh, the A7C, some. And then, yeah, they sent me a camera. And I'm so excited. I think I'm going to show you. I'm going to do an unboxing. I think I should unbox it actually. And I'm actually really excited because the camera I'm using right now is the first camera I ever got. And it has served me for a while. I think it will be 2 years now, or 2.5 years. So, yeah, it has actually served me for a while. But, like, since I moved to travel, it has not been like the best for me actually. So yeah, I'm so excited. Like, let me show you guys. I think most of these my life update videos always turn into invest in yourself sort of vibes, but I'm feeling this one because yeah, and then they sent it with this 50mm f4.8 lens. I think I'm going to switch the camera. Let me do an unboxing, then like show you guys what's in the pack, and then I'll switch the camera so that you can see the difference. But yes, yeah. Let me do an unboxing. Okay, let's be serious now, March. Oops. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing. Ha 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 ha. Scoots now. Why are you in this video? So first thing I'm going to notice right now is that I don't like it's full frame. No, there's no crop factor on this camera. On the other camera, it's the same 50mm lens, 1.8 f4.8 ISO 400, same thing. But yeah, we have more. Oof, more. It's giving. Okay, like jokes apart now, like one of the things that I'm actually really excited about is joining the Alpha universe. So I don't know why I just felt like, oh, I just needed to have a Sony camera to join. But you can join the Sony Alpha universe like from wherever you are, and it's actually free. It's absolutely free. You get like access to events, and you get to actually talk to experts in your field. You can build your portfolio on the website. I remember, like, I think sometime earlier this year, I joined one workshop hosted by Tayo Aino. I joined another one hosted by Fisayo Studio, and then there's a number of other creators that you might follow and you might like and all of that, that, you know, have once in a while Sony Alpha brings them to you, and then you can join their workshops, and then you can learn from them tips and tricks from all your faves. It's just amazing. I'll leave a link in the description to join, you know, to become a member, and it's absolutely free. So feel free to just get to it. So that's it about this camera, and I hope you guys can actually tell the difference between this and my old one, and why I'm not going back. Anyway, so that's that about changing my camera. So moving on, you probably have figured out, but I'm not changing back to that camera. So like the rest of the video is going to be filmed on this one. So yeah, moving on. So the next thing is my trip. I remember the last live update video, I talked about like how frequently you guys wanted me to travel. Yeah, so I decided to give myself a challenge, and then I wanted to take a trip to the Middle East. I actually, you know, my last trip to the Middle East was to Jordan. That was actually my first. I stopped in Egypt for a while, then I went to Jordan, and then, you know, I decided that, well, you know what, I just want to go explore the Middle East some more, and then I decided to go to Lebanon. And I visited Lebanon. I spent about a week in Lebanon. I spent less than $1,000 on everything. Flights, accommodation, tours, activities, food, everything. And this is largely, like, to be fair, this is largely because I planned this trip around the time that my friend, who is Lebanese, was going home. So a lot of things, like, you know, like the road trips that we took, he drove, and there was his car. I mean, I fueled it sometimes, like, you know, I paid for. But then that's another story for another day. Like, the economic crisis in Lebanon is terrible. So if you have dollars in Lebanon, like, you're a millionaire. I changed $200 for 5.5 million Lebanese pounds. Like, bro, it's actually really, really terrible. And so yeah, it's actually really expensive. If not for the fact that I had my friend, I know I would have spent a lot more. But yeah, I would share like vlogs and all of that. Hopefully, if I get around to editing them, I would share them. But then before that, I know I uploaded a video on the entry requirements for Nigerians if you want to visit Lebanon. It's actually visa on arrival. A lot of us don't actually, we think that, oh, if you want to travel, it's really, really expensive, or like you don't have so many countries that are accessible to you because you have a Nigerian passport. But it's not true. Like, apart from the visa-free countries we have, like West Africa and, you know, in some places in Africa, and even in Southeast Asia and some other continents, we actually have visa-free access to some countries. But then we also have visa on arrival countries too. So don't hold yourself back, you know, explore, explore, explore. Anyway, that's about traveling. Okay, so another thing, right? I finally got around to do my yeah, that's the correct English. Hey. So I finally created my 3-book bundle. I've been creating this thing for over a year now. I've been working on this for over a year. So the whole bundle actually is 3 books, one on personal branding, second one on content strategy and growth, and the third one positioning, pricing, and profits. So it's basically a bundle of 3 ebooks, about 50 pages each, for content creators. You know, if you want to, like, I mean, I shared my story a lot of times on social media, here on YouTube, on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Like, I'm not even, like, I don't hide, or I don't try to do started from the bottom, now we're here. Okay, how did you get here? Like, what was your journey like? And I share a lot of this on my social media pages. I talk about it a lot, actually. So in this book, I actually dissect every single thing, every step, from the first step, second step, third step, all the way, like everything that I've had to deal with from when I was starting out till right now, where I now earn a lot more than I used to at the beginning. I remember mentioning, like, telling my story. The first time I actually ever worked with a brand, I charged 5K for a month partnership. And right now, if you want to work with me for, like, you know, with all my social platforms, which I have grown, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, even, like, the prices will start from at least $3,000. How did I get from charging 5K Nigerian Naira to charging 3K USD and above for partnerships and sponsorships and stuff like this? I documented all of these things, my steps, the things that I wish I knew when I started. I documented all of it and I put it in that ebook bundle. So if you want to purchase the ebook bundle, it's right there. I'm only releasing 200 copies. I'm only selling 200 copies right now. I said last time I had checked, 137 copies were sold. So I still have about, my math is terrible, 63, I think, yeah, left. So if you are one of the lucky people to get it, because that it has like a lot of information that I don't think you, it's quite sensitive. My rate card, my actual rate card is in there, the whole thing. It comes with templates. People that pre-ordered got a free consultation from me, and yeah, but if you pre-order it and then, or if you order it now and then, yeah, you can still send me a message if you like to have a meeting with me, and then I'll consider it, right? Enough rambling about that. After I finish rambling about it. Anyway, so that actually was a huge burden because I wanted to really finish that, you know, just get it over with, and I did. So finally completed that. Another thing is driving, right? Okay, so my dad started teaching me how to drive a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but like, you know, he was teaching all my siblings, and then so I was getting little attention, like in terms of like I couldn't, you know, drive for a long time at his church. It's just me, and then he swapped me with my siblings, and then so, you know, I just lost interest. I was like, whenever I feel like I will get back at it. And then I actually started driving again in April, and learning to drive in Lagos is not like anywhere else in the world. In Port Harcourt that time, you know, you just be, yeah. But now, see, let's just leave that over to the hands of the Lord. Right now, the first time I went to the express, like I had actually thought that, okay, well, I'm now a good driver because I was driving, you know, around the premises and the, you know, whatnot. First time, very first time, I decided, oh, let me go to the express. One down, four. I think that's enough of this story. Anyway, that's that. Long story short, I started driving, and so far, yeah, I think I'm doing okay. I still sit down like this, like next. Okay. I forgot to sit down. Yes, okay. So something happened sometime on my last trip, not Lebanon, the last trip I took, which was Mauritius. So I started to post something. You know what? One thing, like, this is very random, but I realized that when I travel, like on my trips, my TikToks do a lot better. Once I switch back to my Nigerian SIM, or I start using my network like here, it just stops doing as good as it used to do. Like, I actually checked it. I told my friend about it, and he was like, oh, okay, let's test. And I tested it, and it was the same. Like, every time I'm outside the country, my TikToks just grow. Like, it gets more views. I don't know the explanation. I don't even know if that's actually what's happening, or maybe just a coincidence, as it's happened a number of times. But on this trip to Mauritius, I started to upload more reels, and then all of a sudden they started to explode. Like, the views were insane. And I grew by at least 10K followers within the space of 10 days. So it was like 1K followers every day. Like that. It was crazy. It was very, very crazy. So I was uploading more reels. I saw that my reels were doing well. I was uploading more reels. I got back. Only for Mark. Officer Nsuka Bread decided that you were going to stunt your growth. So I decided to go to my business page, right? Because then I was planning to launch it later this month. I decided to go to my business page and then remove all the bot followers, remove anything that was just looking weird, you know, clean up the bio, do all of those stuff. I removed the number of followers, and next thing, they blocked me. And you know the funny thing, they didn't block my actual account. Like, they didn't block the actual business account that I was using to do all those things. They blocked my own personal account, like Alma Asinobi, not my good genes. So I was just like, okay, this is very crazy. And then, you know, they've deactivated some things, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay. And that's not even the first thing that happened. The first thing that they did was to move my reels. I couldn't post any reel. Any reel that I posted would not show on my feed. It would only show on my reels tab. See, it was just very crazy. Then after that thing, before I finished sorting it out, then they now deactivated my account from there, and I was just like, so the growth stopped happening. Like that rapid growth I was having, it just stopped. Yeah, if you've watched this video up to this point, then I actually don't even know why you're here, honestly, because I'm just ranting. But yeah, I think we need to find a secret code to say in the comments. I think we can just say butterfly. If you've watched this video up to this point, type butterfly in the comments. Type butterfly, like many wise. So it'd be like a code word. Where do I think I am? Anyway, that's by the way. Moving on. Okay, so what else? On growth on social media, I also, one of my goals this year was to grow my Telegram community. It's called the Paid Creative. It was to grow that community to 2,000 followers, or 2,000, community members. And yeah, we hit that goal last week or 2 weeks ago, I think. So we hit that goal, and I'm so excited because 4 out of 8 of my social media goals have been, like, I've already crushed them. Like my 2022 social media goals, I think I know I had reached 7,000 followers on Twitter by the end of 2022. I hit 7K like before like the second week of January already. By the end of January, I was already hitting like 10K or so. Anyway, so that one was really, really quick. I first set 15K as my goal for Instagram. I opted to 20K, but now I'm on 28 point something K. So yeah. So a number of other social media goals, and like another one of them is to help 100 creators sign their first 6-figure partnerships with brands. So if you want to be one of those 100 creators, 3 ways that you can do it. You can either join the Paid Creative, it's absolutely free, or you could book a one-on-one consultation with me. The link is in the description. If you want to talk to me like one-on-one, we can talk about that. Third, you can buy the ebook bundle. Yeah, so either way, I am at your disposal. All the knowledge that I have, all the tea, all the tips, all the hacks, everything, gonna be dumping it on you. Anyway, so there's that. Social media goals and growth. What else? Hey, you people, you know how sometimes I think I'm actually allergic to employment. There's a way some things just be happening in your life, I think, I made one video one time about how I left my job and blah, 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 investing in myself. This is another kind of like that video, because like now I have a new camera, and then, learning to drive, boss girl stuff, all of those stuff. But I think I'm actually allergic to employment. Like, I left the job. That was in January. In April, I took up another role. This was So I took up another role. This was it was also in marketing. I work, like, if you don't already follow me or know me from Twitter, Instagram, anywhere, if it's your first time, I work in content marketing for tech startups, and then I'm also a content creator here. So yeah. I took up a role, and after the first month though, the company shut down. Wait. But the company closed. It was a very dicey thing. It trended on Twitter for a while. It was, an issue. But the company closed. I resigned. Everything passed. I was kind of is it because I entered the company that anyway, it's not me. I'm just messing around. But yeah. So it's almost like I'm allergic to employment. And after that, I decided that, what, I would just go through with this, me being a full-time content creator thing. managing my business, you know, working with brands and stuff like that. It's actually, I make enough from doing this. I actually don't need a 9 to 5 to survive, like to fund my lifestyle. Like I'm fine this way. Anyway, so but yeah, I got an offer recently and I accepted the offer. And that's very tricky because the company is not based in Nigeria. Well, it's a remote role and everything, but I know I would have to visit the country once in a while here and there. It's fun, it's exciting and all of that, but I don't know why for some reason I'm actually sort of scared. I don't know, actually. I don't know why. I've spoken to a number of my friends. I've spoken to Blessing, spoken to Fermi, spoken to Fisayo, spoken to Tunde, of course. And everybody's rooting for me and everything. But yeah, well, I'm scared, Sha. But yeah, anyway, let's see how that goes. I will be starting very soon. And yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's my next trip. My next trip is going to be to the country of this company. I'm not going to talk about it yet until we get there anyway, but you heard it here first anyway. That's one of the pros of being in my YouTube family. I'm shy. Oh my gosh. Why am I shy? Anyway, so what else is left? What else? Oh, you guys, you know how like I love telling stories. Like I love, like, see how we sat down here for almost 30 minutes now, chit-chatting about random stuff, and then I keep digressing, going to other things and coming back. I love telling stories, and most importantly, I like travel. I like to tell stories. I like to meet people on my trips and, you know, like just chill with them, just with them, meet them, you know, just explore like life outside my comfort zone and my geographical location, so to speak. But yeah, and then I decided that I wanted to have another stream of income, one that actually helps me pay for my travels. So this idea was born out of, you know, it was born at the intersection of 3 things I actually really love: travel, storytelling, and shopping. It's actually really weird because then I used to have a thrift store. I would go to the market. Like, I don't know why, like that high, I get some sort of high from negotiating and talking and pricing stuff and looking at a lot of options and making decisions and picking stuff out, and it's just that anyway. But yeah, so I got this idea from all of these things, and I was like, I want to do something that I'm actually really passionate about. I want to start a business. I want to start a brand that, you know, I want to start a travel company. And I knew I didn't want to start, like, you know, be an agent. I plan trips for people, like maybe honeymoons or getaways or, you know, birthday stuff. I plan trips for them, but I have not, like, group trips that, you know, everybody, I don't know, I haven't like really done it before, and I wasn't sure I wanted to do that, you know, as a brand. So I decided that I wanted to start a travel company that was truly something that I loved, and it was at the intersection of things that I was passionate about. So I finally figured it out, and it's called Design. It's spelled like this, right? But it's pronounced Design for 2 reasons or 3 reasons. Well, anyway, let me just explain. I'm ranting. Anyway, let me just explain. So my mom's name is Asinobi. My dad's name is Don Eze, right? And so you can see where this name comes from. It's a no-brainer. But apart from that, I studied design architecture actually, and so you know, I just want to be able to say I'm changing the world with design. And then, you know, the people, my village people that actually think that I should go ahead and practice architecture would be confused. So yeah, when I say I'm changing the world with design, they think, oh, it's architecture, and then they're like, you thought. Why is that so funny to me? Anyway, so yeah, there's that. So Design is a travel brand, it's a travel lifestyle brand. So basically, artisans and designers and, you know, really nice stuff that they do, really nice craft and, you know, arts and Moroccan rugs, you know, woven baskets, you know, stuff. I've gotten some really nice stuff. I got these coconut rings from Ghana sometime. I got this really, really nice sand art from Gorée Island in Senegal. I've gotten a number of stuff, around the country. And I just want I want other people to have access to these exclusive, limited, beautiful crafts and products from designers and artisans around the world. But then I will tell you lots of their stories and I'll be sharing them with you. So it's just a way, design is just a way for me to connect the world through stories and, bring a piece of their world to yours. So if you would like to actually be one of the first people to know when design launches, the link to join the waitlist is in my description. So yeah, it's actually a really, really nice brand that I'm excited about. I just saw a flying cockroach. Oh my God, it's flying there. See it? Whatever you do, please let's not fly. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Is it missing? Jesus Christ.
I'm afraid.
It's missing. So so the cockroach is missing now. So I have to end this video. It's very wild that it took me a missing flying cockroach to come to the end of this video. But I have come to the end of this video. If you liked it, I would be very happy to make more life update videos. But so far, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere else. That I'm Almaasinobi everywhere actually. So feel free to reach out to me and let me know if you like to actually try, a Sony camera. If you like to get in. Let me know if you like to have hey, see there. It's behind you. That's mouse. See there. It's not dead. Cockroaches don't die at once. Okay. Anyway, so okay, so the cockroach is dead now. Finally, I can now talk peacefully. Anyway, yeah. So let me know if you if you prefer this camera to my other one, or you prefer the other one. But personally, I like this one, and I'm going to be sticking with it. I'm going to get another vlogging camera, like a ZV-1 or a ZV-E10. I haven't really decided, but I'll most likely get a ZV-1. Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like me to make more videos like this, I'll be very happy to. My H1 first half of this year has been very crazy, and I'm very happy to be able to share it with you. Share with me if any part of this video resonated with you, or if you like to, just talk to me about something. Feel free, reach out to me in my DMs, here on Telegram, on Instagram, on Twitter, YouTube comments here. I'll be in the comments as well. Yeah, so enough ranting and rambling. I have talked for almost an hour. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.